for you to put it on maybe an unconventional, not just your ring finger, so enjoy that. But since we were talking about the Fille de France, we do have the coordinating ring that goes back with whether it's the pendant that you picked up or the bracelet or the earrings, and you can see how great that's going to be working back together. And I like that you did the ring too.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah.
Is the signet ring, I think it kind of lends itself to the medallions and things like that.
Well, yes, and timeless. You know, it's a timeless design. Been around a long time, will never go away. You may want, you know, jewelry like this is so, like, I hate to keep saying the same thing, timeless, but you can wear it for a solid year, year and a half. You can put it away for 6 months and take it back out, and it's just as fresh as it ever was. Yeah. So that's what you get when you have just basic good design.
That's right. That's good design never goes out of style.
That's right.
It really doesn't. And these are the kind of pieces that you're going to have, you're going to wear, you're going to enjoy. You might, like you said, you might put them away for a moment, and then you're going to say, why did I stop wearing that ring? I'm going to put it on again, or that necklace, or what have you. So, and layer it up with your other pieces as well. You can see Valerie's wearing that one on the middle finger, and that is the statement that we were talking about. Just kind of a bold statement without saying a word. You know?
There you go.
Just like that. Just like that. Really, really stunning. And I hope if you had a chance to get the medallion in the necklace, in the Y-style necklace, I do hope that you're going ahead and getting the ring as well. Because it just kind of, I like when you have the full suite.
I do too. I do too. Well, and we mix this up a little bit. You'll see the medallion in the ring is silver, and it's brass on the necklace. So you're not really being matchy-matchy.
Right.
You're sort of like doing your own thing there.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
It's like you did the opposite. So you framed it in the opposite way and then had the base of it. Really, really cool. And this is, again, Louis XIII. We hear a lot about the 15th and the 16th.
Yes, yes.
And there was no 17th. We all know the story. But this is Louis XIII. This is the son of France. This is sort of, you know, as the empire was growing. And that's what you see right there. And then even, again, on the underside, because it's not just the part that the world is going to see. I love when you have a little bit of something just for you. And you were telling us that this is underside.
Yes, it's that green energy. They were devising ways of, you know, of not impacting the environment back then, you know, way before it was such a fad.
Right.
So.
Right, and you have that, you know, kind of history that you get to wear every single day. I'm seeing that we have fewer than 200 of these rings available total. We have it on free shipping, and we have it on FlexPay. And I'll tell you this, because if you've never shopped at HSN, you might be thinking, well, I'm not really sure. Can I use FlexPay, or do I have to do something special? No. Even if you've never shopped here, even if this is your very first purchase, all you have to do is call us. There is a toll-free number at the bottom of your screen, or you can go to hsn.com. If you're like me, I'm all about the app and the computer. So you can do either one, and if you call us, we'll get, what size do you want from size 5 to 10? Which address do you want us to send it to? Give us any major credit card, and if you want it on FlexPay, we'll only charge $7.49 for your first, credit card cycle, and then you get it in about 5 days, 5 to 10 days. You'll have this ring. And it's going to be the same thing if you order online. You're only a couple clicks away from having any of the pieces that you're seeing this morning. So do not limit yourself if you want it all like I do.